Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!" Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Only 3 others share this secret. Our friends, the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko. Together we defend Castle Grayskull from the evil forces of Skeletor.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a video. I haven't done a video on the channel in a while, aside from some live streaming, some games, some survival stuff. Been doing some Ark and some Scrap Mechanic, and we're going to be doing some Grounded, and so we've been doing some live streaming on the Steve Tooley channel, but we haven't. The channel has been very quiet. Just because there's a lot going on in the world, there's a lot going on in my life, and I haven't really had the time. But here's the thing. I've had a lot of people ask me if the vlogs are coming back, and the answer is yes. Yes, they are. They're very, very soon. The vlogs will be coming back. We're starting to get our life panned out from busy, and all this stuff that's going on, and there's been a lot going on in our lives that I really want to put into the vlogs, a lot of great things. But anyway, that's not why we're here today. Today we're here to do an unboxing of sorts. I'm going to go over some things. So I went to Walmart today, and these things have been on the market for quite some time. They've been on the market for a very, very long time, actually, and I've been very interested in checking them out. Just now went to Walmart today to do other things, some household shopping for things we need around the house, and decided to go look to see if they had them. Very scarce, very hard to find these. They're flying off the shelves, and people are loving them. Probably mostly, maybe, well, I don't know, maybe mostly people my age, but from what I understand, kids are really getting into this as well. So here is what it is. If you remember, now this isn't it, but this is a 1980s He-Man. From when I was a kid, from when I was growing up, from when I was watching the show. This is the vintage He-Man version. If we can focus, let me see. Give you a good view, maybe not. Come on, you can do it. So that's what he looks like, and I loved these. Loved the show, loved the cartoon, loved these. Huge fan. Huge fan of them. You might be able to see my original Castle Grayskull back there, and I have a shelf full of original vintage He-Man figures. These things have stood the test of time. They've been around for 30 plus years. But what they're doing now is they're re-releasing these things, which is, it's just mind-boggling. I'm so glad they're doing this. They're re-releasing these now. I found He-Man. Now, he's the only one I found. They do have Teela, Man-at-Arms, Beastman, Evelyn, and Skeletor that you can get. But this packaging is almost exactly what I would get when I was a kid. This artwork and stuff. Now obviously the vacuum-formed plastic packaging is a little bit different, obviously, different, but and the figures are a little different, but very much based on the 80s style figures. These are more articulate, but the artwork, this is when I would go to the store and buy a He-Man figure, Master Universe figure, the artwork, this is what it looked like. Very, very retro, very takes me back, very vintage, very awesome, actually. So I'm going to open He-Man, and he's more articulated. He has more joints and movement, and his wrists move, and I think his shield might be a little different, but he does come with, and he looks very much they're saying we'll take him out and I'll compare him to the original. He does his sculpt, his face sculpt is different. But if you can see in there, and I'm not keeping this in the package, I could care less about that. There's the mini comic back there. I'm pretty sure that's a mini comic back there, and that's retro as well. So, and it says right here, modern posing retro play. They're bringing it back. Kevin Smith is bringing a new, or a continuation of Masters of the Universe to Netflix. So this is amazing. This is amazing. So I'm opening it up. Whatever. I mean, it's not worth not. I mean, you gotta get your hands on your toys, right? Your collectibles. And so we do get. This is cool. This is so cool. We do get the mini comic, and it has the figures on the back that you can get, the other ones that you can get. So and it's the mini comic. It's a short story of it's so cool. All right, so let's get to He-Man. I really didn't think I was going to even find him. There's 3 of He-Man left on the shelf. None of the other figures, none. They're all gone. These things are flying off the. People are so happy that they keep checking their Walmart weekly to see if a new shipment came in, and they're finding these. I haven't been doing that, but I was fortunate enough that when I did get there, I actually found a figure, and I got a few more of the things over here that I'm loving. So anyway, let's get He-Man out of the packaging. Do I have scissors? I do have scissors. I'm going to cut the rubber bands that are holding them in there. Cut those. And his weapons are in like a little plastic bag. So before I pull He-Man out, we're going to look at his weapons real quick. If you don't know who He-Man and the Masters of the Universe is, they started in the 80s. The cartoon came out, the toys came out. Actually, I think the toys came first, and the cartoon was based on that. Look, his shield holds all of his weapons, which is very cool. And he does have a slot on his back for his sword. And his shield, so he can hold the shield. And these are the weapons. Very similar, somewhat similar to the 80s style. Very, very similar, with the sword being halved, because then you could put the Skeletor sword on there, or put another sword on there, and you have the power sword and the shield. So we'll get this open. Pull He-Man out of there. But anyway, He-Man started in the 80s. That's when I was a huge fan. They did the 2000s, that were the late 90s. It came back a little different, and then and now they're bringing it back as kind of a vintage thingy here. So let me get this to focus, this camera. There we go. So this is the new, and this is the original, obviously, and this is the new. I'm digging it. So this has no articulation in the wrists or the ankles or the knees. Just all he has some leg movement, waist movement, and arm movement. That's all the vintage He-Man has, which was enough then. But now their wrists turn, their knees bend. You know, they got all sorts of movement going on in the elbow joints, everything. Knee joints, elbow joints, ankle pivots, wrist swivels, head obviously turns, waist movement, all that good stuff. And this is the new figures. And can we do it? Let's try to focus on my face instead. There we go. So he's got longer hair. He's got longer hair in the new figures, so there's that. That is cool. But so He-Man's been going on for a little while. He's been going on since the 80s, and then there was, you know, people have been redoing this. It was a huge hit when I was a kid. Huge hit. This thing, I mean, the toys were amazing, phenomenal. Anyway, So that's that, and the comparison is similar. It's like He-Man's younger, better-looking cousin or something, nephew. I don't know. All right, and then I literally made a noise when I got to that section of Walmart. When we first got there, it was a beeline to it. Boom, I took off. Left my wife and my daughter to get the important things while I looked for toys. And I got there and I saw, you know, the He-Man hanging up, and then I'm like, like I was just, it took me back of making a beeline at Walmart when I was a very young child and finding the He-Man toys. And then I found this. This is Battle Cat. Almost identical to the Battle Cat, which I have over on the shelf. I don't want to drag it off because it's got other things in front of it to do a comparison, but this obviously is more articulated as well. It's more joints, more articulation. The original Battle Cat was just a molded piece of plastic that looked just like this, but nothing else moved. I don't even think its head moved, and its armor would come off, but it had no articulation. This actually does. So we're gonna open this, which is great. This is good. I'm telling you, I will be searching for the rest of these. I want the set. I want the whole set so far, and I hope they keep releasing. There's so many characters that they can release still. Come on. And from the original, obviously, there's a whole lot of characters. So anyway, here we go. This is heavy too. I have this is good stuff. Makes me so happy. I mean, if you're a collector of this, you understand where I'm coming from. If you're a collector of things from your childhood or anything, if you're a collector of anything and you find it, or they bring it back, or I mean, you get excited. I mean, you know, you get excited, and it just is amazing. All right, come on, Battle Cat. You gotta get out of there. You gotta get out. All right, here we go. Almost. Oh, there's. Man, they really got this thing tied in here with rubber bands. At least it's rubber bands, not them twisty things you gotta deal with. You gotta get a pair of metal cutters and clip them out of there. Okay, and there we go. All right, toss that on the floor. And we have Battle Cat. We have Battle Cat. So this will come off. He's got rubber bands all over him. His armor will come completely off because he's Cringer. He's Cringer when he's not Battle Cat. He only becomes Battle Cat when He-Man points the power sword at him. When He-Man turns into He-Man, he says, holds up his sword. I have a power sword, full life-size power sword here. Holds up his sword and he says, by the power of Grayskull, and then he holds the sword and he becomes He-Man, and then he points it at Battle Cat, or at Cringer, and then Cringer becomes Battle Cat, and he ends up with this on. So he becomes a scaredy cat, from a scaredy cat to a Battle Cat. And he's amazing, and he's got articulation. His stuff moves. His joints. These move, and swivel. And I think even his tail moves. And so he's got some articulation. And this is for He-Man, the new He-Man, and probably the original He-Man. I'm sure would set on here as well. And there you go. There you go. So He-Man, Battle Cat, and that's cool. That's cool, Battle Cat. It's amazing. And I got one more thing to open up here. But look, his sword. His sword will go back here, and then we can put his shield on his hand. So it just pops onto his hand, and then goes right here. So he can hold that, and then he's got, actually, he probably should go on the other side because he has to hold the axe. But he does have his battle axe too that he can hold, and there we have He-Man. And I'll put him on Battle Cat right now, and he's ready to go into battle. So here we go. I have the original figure that's in this set also. I do have the original of this set. This is good stuff. I mean, you know, if you're watching this, you're probably watching because you're into this kind of stuff, according to the title of the video. Or you know me and you're like, this dude's such a nerd. But if you know me, you already know that. You already know that. So, all right. So let's yank this out. So what we have, again, so it's a sky sled, and it's Prince Adam's sky sled, and he rides on it, but it's convertible as well. It can be for the good side or for the evil side. You can change out these plates on the side and the head of the sky sled to make it for Skeletor's side, the bad side. So what we're gonna do, take that out and drop that. So what we have is Prince Adam. Comes with his sky sled. It's Prince Adam's sky sled. And I think this probably shoots or something like that, but I'm going to get this out, and we'll take a look at Prince Adam first, which is very cool. The original Prince Adam looked very similar to this, but this was felt. His vest was felt. So, and he did have a pink sword. It's weird, but I thought it was weird back then. But his vest on the original Prince Adam was felt. Do I have him back there? Where is he? I might grab him. I might grab him. I'm trying to do this video quick, so. All right, so let's get this out of here. So this is the head. This is the head for the good side, and these plates on the side are for the good side, but these come off somehow. I think they just pop off. I'm not gonna do it. Well, yeah, they do. They just pop off from right here. They pop off, and I'll show you. So these are the plates that can go on here to replace these. So you're either good or bad. So Skeletor's team had sky sleds as well, and then this head would pop off, and this head would pop on, and this is for, of course, it's a snake for Snake Mountain, and then this is a falcon for the sorceress. So that tells you between the good and evil, obviously, and then these two. So then there's this. So you got the and then you put Prince Adam, who looks very good. These are nice, sturdy, heavy, quality figures. These are better than what I thought they were going to be. These are good. These are nice. And then of course he's got these handles that he can hold on to, and he can set on the sky sled and fly around and blow stuff up. So and then it comes with this that pops right in here, which I'm going to do. Let me get it in there. This is, oh, there we go, tight fit. And then this pops in here like this, and then you can display Prince Adam flying on the sky sled. So there we have it. We have vintage Master of the Universe toys, collectibles, or whatever, and they're awesome. I will show you one more thing. Well, actually, I'll show you back here real quick. My shelf. So there's Prince Adam. You can see he's got the felt. It's felt. So there's Prince Adam, and these are originals. Well, besides that, that's from the 2000s. These, and up here we've got a lot of the originals of the He-Man characters, and then of course my Castle Grayskull. That's my Masters of the Universe collection thus far. It is actually a lot more than what it looks. I do have a lot of Masters of the Universe figures. Big fan, and I'm very excited that they're re-releasing these like this, to start collecting Masters of the Universe again. To go to Walmart, you beeline it to the toy aisle and hope that the ones you don't have are there, and you can complete your collection. Alrighty guys, this has been a fun video. It's been a while since I've done a video, and I do get amped about this stuff. If you've watched any of my other unboxing videos in the past of things like this that really get me amped, things like Master of the Universe, G.I. Joe, a lot of that vintage stuff really gets me amped up. So if you've watched any of my past unboxings, you know I geek out a little bit, but that's me, and it's these things in life that make this nerd very happy. So, alright guys, thank you so much for watching the Steve Tooley channel, and thank you for taking the time to just hang out during this video. And again, we do live streams, really no set schedule. So if you want to know if we're going to live stream anything, or if you're seeing this video and you're new here, this is the first video you saw of mine, you can go check out my channel. There's a lot of videos pertaining to this type of content, and there's gaming stuff. There's a lot of survival gaming stuff that we do live game streams. So if you want to see that, subscribe, hit the post notifications, little bell somewhere around here. Hit the post notifications that'll let you know when I do go live or when I do post a video, and subscribe, and then you'll know that way too. It's kind of reassurance. You subscribe and then you click post notifications, and then you should know if YouTube's playing fair. Alrighty, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for some vlogs coming very soon. Like I said, I have a lot of things in life that has happened in my life that I need to share to the people who enjoy watching the vlogs. So I'll see you guys in the next one.